we've got to talk about what happened yesterday. I was shocked when I saw this post. In the middle of all of this euphoria with the president in the Middle East, you've got federal agencies now investigating former FBI Director James Comey. Why? Because he makes a shocking Instagram post yesterday. He posts this yesterday, the formation of shells on a beach, writing 8645. Now, we know what 86 means. That means take him out. Take him out, 47. 8647 is what it was written in the sand. The White House condemned the post as a direct threat. 86 is used to colloquially basically say eliminate somebody. Obviously, Trump is the 47th president. So 8647. And then he says, oh, look at this cool shell formation on my beach walk. Comey immediately, well, about an hour later it happened. I responded to Don Jr.'s post, putting it out. And then Comey immediately walks back. He removes the post, and he says this. I posted earlier a picture of some shells I saw today on my beach walk, which I assumed were a political message. I didn't realize some folks associate those numbers with violence. Well, yeah, right. It never occurred to me, he claims, but I oppose violence of any kind, so I took the post down. The damage was already done. We had current FBI Director Kash Patel responding. He posted this on X, saying they're aware of the quote. They're supporting the Secret Service in its investigation. Tennessee Congressman Andy Ogles sent a letter to the Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, and to Kash Patel, calling for an immediate investigation into Comey. And then there was Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. She weighed in on Fox News last night with what she thinks should happen to James Comey. Watch.
Whatever James Comey intent, he and people like him need to be held to account. The rule of law says people like him who issue direct threats against the President of the United States, essentially issuing a call to assassinate him, must be held accountable under the law.
Do you believe Comey should be in jail?
I do. Any other person with the position of influence that he has, people who take very seriously what a guy of his stature, his experience, and what the propaganda media has built him up to be, I'm very concerned for the president's life.
Yeah, this, of course, 8 years now after James Comey ran that ridiculous Russia collusion story, and allowed it to go viral, Todd Pyro, where he claimed President Trump colluded with the Russians. He actually made it part of his official intelligence assessment. I'll tell you, karma is coming for this guy, Todd.
His only defense at this point should be to lean in to his elitism and say, look, I am so rich, I am so elite that I never worked in a restaurant, so I didn't know that 86 means to get rid of something. Aside from that, there is absolutely no excuse for this. You were the leader of the FBI. You should know every single coded phrase with regard to eliminating somebody, because it's your job to seek that out on behalf of and root it out on behalf of the American people. The fact that you post that is incomprehensible, and consequences need to follow, Maria.
Well, I mean, Cheryl, it's also just shows such a tin ear. Who does he think he's talking to when he's talking to his Instagram followers?
Exactly.
I mean, does he not understand that everyone's watching? And by the way, we have to point out, there have already been 2 assassination attempts on President Trump.
Yes, exactly. And we've seen enough violence against President Trump to last a lifetime. And, my first reaction to this story when I heard about it was, is Comey smart enough to know what he put on that picture? But let's say that he is maybe smart enough to know what he put up there for a moment. Maybe, I'll try to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he thought 86 meant, get him out of office. Maybe. But I'm thinking somebody that had his position in the U.S. government, that spent 8 years going after Donald Trump, and is obviously very angry that none of that went his way, and he lost every case, and he was humiliated in front of Congress during his testimony when he was bringing up the allegations against Trump at the time when Biden was president. Maybe he just can't get over that, and this is his one little way to push back.